Okay, this is my favorite one. Personal financial clarity and implementation. We're all about implementation. We're all about creating the results for our clients. The one word that really sums it up for me is clarity. So when it comes to the big picture of everything that we do, we help you define clarity on your life plan, on your business plan, on where you want to be 5 years from now, and 10 years from now, and 25 years from now. You can actually create a real plan. We don't create it for you, but we'll give you the tools so that you can create a plan and have that clarity. And when you need help or you have a question, you just call us. Or on our monthly accountability call, you'll have time to say, hey, here's what I need some help with, or here's what I'm trying to figure out. For example, clarity around selling your business. That's a big one. A lot of small business owners get offers, or they get to a point in their career where they're ready to sell. Well, how do I do it? How do I value it? Where should I spend money? Who's the team that's going to help me transition this business? But one of the most important things that I look at is, can you afford to sell the business? Can you live on what you've saved and what you've made in the business? And or is that plan that you're basing your assumptions on, does it have some false assumptions? So assume this. Assume you sell a business for $1 million. And you think, okay, I'm going to live on this $1 million. I'm 66 years old. I'm going to live on the $1 million for the next 30 years. So how much money will that generate? Well, it generates a tremendous amount of money if it's creating a huge rate of return. It creates a tiny bit of cash flow if it's a small rate of return. Well, here's what I see almost on a weekly basis is a client says, yeah, here's my plan. Some financial guy put it together. I don't want to bash anybody in the industry, but guess what? They almost always are very high in their assumptive rates of return. I had one recently where the client gave me the report. It said, we're projecting an 8% annual rate of return on this portfolio throughout this client's retirement. They'll never run out of money. And I said, okay, so where'd they come up with 8%? 8% came because, well, that's the 50-year average of the S&P 500. I said, great, awesome. I don't buy it. I think it's high for the whole S&P, but fine, great. Call it 8%. How much of your money is actually invested in the S&P 500? Well, I'm on a 50-50 blend of fixed income and bonds and conservative stuff, and then I've got this. I said, okay, so your financial advisor plugged in 8% based on historical returns, but only half of your money is actually there. Whoa. So our job and our goal is to help you have clarity. Clarity going all the way into the future to age 100. And we can show you how to create a plan that takes into account inflation and taxes and actual realistic rates of return, and you'll have clarity. Or you may need clarity on, okay, what does it mean if I pay off my mortgage versus save more for retirement? So enjoy the journey through Financially Fit Professional. You're going to love it.